Hello and welcome to this week's topic, the contemporary workplace. This week we look at what organisations are and the factors that influence organisations, like diversity and globalisation. Let's start with a definition. An organisation is defined as a group of people working together for a purpose or a goal, and that purpose or goal is frequently to produce a product or a service. Organisations come in all different sizes and types, from micro businesses with one or two people to small, medium, big businesses. The largest businesses are publicly listed on the Australian Stock Exchange and they have shareholders. Businesses can be either profit-based or non-profit, like the Royal Blind Society. They might be government, public sector, like hospitals and schools, or private businesses, like Qantas. We can look at an organisation as a system of inputs, processes or workflows, and outputs. Inputs involve the raw materials that we bring into the business to make our products. The processes are the production and the systems that we have inside our business. And then our outputs are our products or services that we provide to our customers. We measure the success of a business a couple of ways. Firstly, by efficiency, and efficiency can be best described as doing things right or doing things in a timely manner. In our own lives, being efficient means avoiding procrastination and doing things with a minimum of resource use. Also, we measure business success by effectiveness, and effectiveness can be looked at as doing the right things or making products or services that appeal to our customers. The combination of efficiency and effectiveness leads to productivity. The higher the productivity, the higher our profit and the more value we provide to our customers. There's a number of influences or factors or challenges that influence businesses. The first of these is that the 21st century is the information age. Most employment now is described as knowledge work, knowledge employment, where we work with computers and we work with what's called intellectual capital. This is the information that we use in businesses, and a lot of our jobs are based on this now. This information that a business holds is actually an asset, and it's a significant, valuable asset. The shared knowledge of an organisation can become one of its most important assets. Secondly, globalisation. Globalisation is the worldwide independence of businesses, and globalisation is increasing. Increasingly, businesses have to focus on one or a few small products or services that they're best at, and they can then provide a worldwide market for those products or services. A good example is Intel. Intel make the vast majority of computer chips used in computers in the world. They don't make computers, they just make the chips, and that's their specialty, and they provide them on a worldwide scale. Next, technology. Technology is rapidly advancing, and it's an essential skill for workers in businesses, and it's a significant asset for a business as well. Next, another significant challenge is diversity, and diversity in our workplace, in your lives, in businesses that you've seen. Diversity is increasing more and more. Diversity of race, diversity of age, culture, diversity of religion. And this diversity is significant in a business as well. It's the source of their innovation and experimentation. Finally, one of the significant issues in 21st century business is ethics. And largely as a result of issues like the global financial crisis, ethics is becoming increasingly important. Businesses refer to this as CSR, or corporate social responsibility, and it's increasingly becoming important for businesses to adopt a corporate social responsibility where they not only look after their customers, but they look after their staff, they look after the environment, they look after the society at large. Now, what do managers do? Managers support the work of others. And there's all types of managers. We have frontline managers who work directly with staff. We have human resource managers who manage human resources. We also have functional managers, for example, the finance department or the production department of a business. And then we have general managers. What functions do managers perform? Managers perform 4 key functions in a business, and these are described as planning, leading, organising and controlling. Planning the tasks that need to be done in a business. If we don't plan, then we don't know the direction that we're going in, and we don't know the end result that we're looking to achieve. Planning's very important initially. Leading, we lead people. Organise, we organise resources. There's 5 resources. We can organise 4 of them, and we lead 1 of them, human resources. The 4 resources that we organise are time, money, technology, and intellectual capital or information. The 5th resource, we lead. You don't organise people, you lead people. Finally, we can only manage what we can measure. So control is the final function which completes the circle and ensures that we've achieved what we planned to set out to do in the first place. Just finally, managers provide a number of roles in organisations, and these 3 roles are very, very important. Firstly, managers provide interpersonal roles. They provide the link between different parts of a business and different individuals in a business. Secondly, managers provide informational roles. They are the gateway, the gatekeepers of information in the organisation, and they develop this information as an asset that we talked about earlier. And finally, managers have a number of decisional roles. Decisions need to constantly be made in organisations, involving those 5 resources that we mentioned. So managers have a number of functions and a number of roles to play in organisations. This wraps up our overview of the contemporary workplace. Thank you.